presenting about the Plant Based Dietitian, Julieanna Hever. So to start out, I'm going to explain why she's plant-based, a little bit about her background, so the nature of her work now, requirements to be a plant-based dietitian, as well as going over the interview I got to have with this woman. So to start, why is she plant-based? I'm going to go over a beginning of her seminar that she explains. So why plant-based? What if I told you I had a magic elixir? One that could prevent and reverse almost every chronic disease. One that could solve the healthcare crisis. One that would bring more compassion to the world. An elixir that could heal the planet's devastation, slowing the destruction of the ozone layer. Stop rapid deforestation and desertification. Clean up our air. Save millions of gallons of water per year. What if I explained that this elixir could save billions and billions of animals per year and prevent their pain? That it could help feed the hungry throughout the world. That it encourages peace, community, and benevolence. This potion is free of cost, and it's available to everybody. Would you believe me that it exists? Shocked by its simplicity? Mesmerized by its obviousness? Eager to try it? Would you be frustrated that nobody told you this information prior to now? Well, Julieanna Hever, she is in the lighter pink shirt on the right, read A Diet for a New America in high school. She was always inspired by this idea of a plant-based diet, but she really never did it the right way. She told me on the phone that she was always eating Funyuns and stuff like that, and she really wasn't healthy with it. But growing up in LA, she wanted to be an actress, and she went to UCLA and got a bachelor's degree in acting. She, seeing agents after that, they all kept telling her, you need to lose weight, you need to be healthy, you need to lose weight. And she saw personal trainers and ended up getting really inspired that way and became a personal trainer herself. And with her clients, she discovered that she wasn't able to help them in the nutrition, and she was really frustrated with that. So she took a break from that and decided to get a master's degree in nutrition from the California State University at Northridge. And she explained to me, I'm going to read you what she told me on the phone. She explained to me how she has been in the health fitness industry for about 20 years as a personal trainer. Where did I say? Okay, she said, I'm just going to read this. She was not getting the results at all from what she was taught in graduate school. She was at best able to maintain their weight, maybe lose a few pounds here and there, but maintain their state of chronic disease. Once she started to do whole foods, plant-based nutrition recommendations with her clients, she kept saying, that was it. Like, that was it. That was it. She kept repeating that. It was really, really cool to talk on the phone. That was it. She got people completely healthy. Weight loss was easy. Cholesterol dropped to normal and to below normal to really, really good levels. Blood pressure normalized. She literally has seen people reverse their type 2 diabetes and reverse heart disease and even decrease the progression of autoimmune diseases, things that we never thought was even possible before. She told me that she sees miracles happen with her clients. Things that she's done here, I looked it up here. One of my Bibles, she wrote The Idiot's Guide to Plant-Based Nutrition. I don't know if you guys want to hand this around, or it's just a guide to getting all the vitamins and minerals you need. You might be worried about protein on a plant-based diet. She also co-wrote Gluten-Free Vegan Cooking, was a writer for Forks Over Knives, is really affiliated with that. That's how I got that book. And she has her own implementary to your health coming out soon. What do you say about that? She's a nutrition columnist for Veg News magazine. She was featured on the Dr. Oz show, Reluctantly Healthy, the Steve Harvey show, E! News, TED Talks, Fox 13, Seattle Morning News. This woman has been all over. And it was funny talking to her on the phone. She kept saying how she really wanted to be an actress, she really wanted to be an actress, but she found her passion doing this, and we both laughed that she is an actress now. It's really cool, all the things that she's gotten to do. She was the executive director of EarthSave International, which provides opportunities to bring whole foods and plant-based nutrition to improve global health crisis. She was a clinical dietitian for Century City Doctors Hospital. She taught as part of Dr. T. Colin Campbell's E. Cornell Plant-Based Nutrition Certificate, which as a dietitian, I know we just had a presentation on what you need, but to be a plant-based dietitian, I would want to get this certificate. She's also a consultant to Center Stage for Integrative Medicine and the Ventura County Unified School District counseling special needs children. Like the list of things that she does is ridiculous. I could go on. So what would Julieanna do? This is a TV show that airs on Viera Living. It's all finished shooting now, but I would just like to show you a little clip from it.
Hey, what's up?
Questions I think will help you. Any ideas?
Any advice on reversing diabetes?
Is cardio enough?
We might need some baby coaching.
Will this get my groove back?
Word is spreading fast. Julieanna's got your answers. What would Julieanna do? Premiering in January only on Viera Living.
Okay. So yeah, as you can see, she's come a long way. So now I'm going to go into the more business part of it, her services now. She works off of her website, which is entitled Plant Based Dietitian. That's her, name now. She does private consultations. That's her main day job. She said at most the number of consultations that she does in a week is probably 4 or 5. She's really, really busy doing other things. Like she said she'll spend all day just answering emails or driving her kids around. She has a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old, and they were on spring break when I called her. So she said one session with most people, she doesn't keep seeing them just because she wants to help as many people as she can. She literally has so many people that ask to see her. Unless they have a really chronic problem that they need to see her again, she'll spend as much time as she can as one person. She does lectures, presentations, and seminars, writings, and interviews, and is also able to do a nutrient analysis, recipe development, and meal planning, just like any other dietitian. Average salary for the typical dietitian, $54,459 approximately. So as far as plant-based nutrition goes, I think that this is the most necessary labor market outlook, just because from what she's told me and from my experience with plant-based nutrition, it actually does prevent and reverse chronic diseases. And with the chronic problems we have now, very necessary in our society. Some related positions that are similar to a plant-based dietitian would be the holistic health nutritional counselor or personal trainer, which are able to do private consultations and work one-on-one and do seminars. They're just not able to be affiliated with hospitals. So she is affiliated with a lot of hospitals and can actually get in there helping as many people that need help with really chronic problems. Other typical employers, hospitals, fitness facilities, food service operations, health and beauty centers, various media and footage, research centers. So she can literally work anywhere from a hospital to a day spa. People who want to get better skin, people, anything like that. Minimum requirements. For a regular dietitian, you do need a bachelor's degree and to complete a dietetic internship. Some skills that you would need: preparing and cooking food, communication, and we decided that for her job, she really utilized her acting background and to be able to project and to communicate with people best, she said maybe it would be good if I took some acting classes or some communications classes, practice just being able to be comfortable in front of people and communicating. A certification that I should probably get would be the Plant Based Nutrition certification from eCornell with Dr. T. Colin Campbell. He's the doctor that did the study, the China study, which ended up proving that plant-based proteins reversed chronic diseases like cancer and heart disease. So he has that certification. Personality, professional traits, bedside manner, compassion. If you have enough compassion with this job, you can really make it work. It doesn't matter how much you know. If you're not able to connect with your client, there's no way that you're going to be able to help them. So being a good listener, having those communication skills to listen and let them tell you what's going on in their lives is really, really important. So a little bit more about the interview I had with her. We discussed, I already went over this, but just about her organizations. She has online and social media, so the size of her organization is just worldwide. Like, there's nobody that she can't help at this point. Julieanna Hever, I only was able to interview her this Tuesday. That's how busy she is, and yeah, I was really lucky that I actually got to talk to her on the phone. Like, I can't believe it. Yeah. So as far as doing an internship with her goes, this is what she said. She said, if I had a real job and a real schedule, you'd be the first person I'd have to intern. But she's more than happy, blah, 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 blah. This just, like, I wanted to put this up here because it shows what her day is like. So she called me right after she got finished shooting for Reluctantly Healthy, which is a web show. And I just am really excited that I got a chance to talk with this woman. Her mission is to help the most people possible. And she works with people from, 3 years old, newborns. She works with pregnant women to extremely old people, so people all across the lifespan with various health concerns, just like your regular dietitian. So yeah, this is my bibliography. If anyone has any questions, yeah.
How does she keep things personal with all of her clients that she has? How it just sounds like she wants to help as many people as possible. Just trying to wrap my head around how to keep that personal.
That's a good question. I really, I was wondering the same thing, to be honest. Like, I was like, wait, well, how does she only meet once with all of these people? Like, that seems crazy. But she really takes, like, a block of time, I think, like a solid block of time to work with one person. And she'll just, like, let them know where to go at this point. And I don't know. She must be really good at it. I guess, I don't know. That's a good question. Yeah.
Okay, so comparatively to like what she does, what would you want to do? Like, how much of that aligns with like your future goals, and like what differs?
That's a good question. Like, I really, really like what she does. I honestly have been thinking the same thing, but she, like me, like she taught aerobics in high school, and in college, and like we're kind of on the same path as far as her background goes. But I don't know if I would want to be that international and like only be answering emails like all day long and only being able to have one consultation with people. I'd like to be able to meet with people and see improvement for myself. Like, I'm surprised that she is just like, I think she's just gotten to the point where she's just like, blah. So she did tell me that in the future she wants to go get a PhD or an MD and like kind of bring it in a little bit, but right now she's just all over the place. Yeah.
What would be like the pricing for her services? Did she ever mention anything to you?
Oh, no, she didn't. But I do work with a holistic health nutritional counselor at home, and she charges about, like, I think it's $60 for initial consultation and then $200 for a program. So you sign up for, like, it's different because she only has one. And I know on her website, I could show you her website if you want, but you can sign up for, like, different things. If you want a nutrient analysis, if you want like to request a seminar from her, and they must all cost different things.
She does like private practice type thing. Is it covered by insurance? Did she mention that at all?
No, oh my, that's a really good point too. Oh my god, I want to talk to you. But it's so crazy because that's what I want to do. I want to be affiliated with a hospital and like do this holistic thing because you know you have like your holistic hippies and then you have your hospital, but like she's a mix of both of them. So if I could get insurance to cover, like if one of the chronic heart disease patients got, hey, you need to see this dietitian, that would be sick. I'm sure, like, I don't see why insurance wouldn't cover for that, right? But I have another.
Okay, I don't know if this is a stupid question,
It's
but
not.
how did you like find her and like get in contact with her? Like, was it difficult?
I'll tell you this funny story. I have she was the third person that I tried to get in contact with. And I tweeted at her, I Facebooked her, I emailed her, she tweeted back at me, it was awesome. And she's really cool. Like, she was actually down to talk to me. Like, after I interviewed her, she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that you're out there, and like, I want to hear about what you're doing. Like, she was really compassionate. Like, I've never heard someone so, like, excited. She's just really cool. And so it has to do with her personality and me being obnoxious. Yep.
How exactly do you get the plant-based certification?
Right. I think it's an online thing. Like you sign up online, but like all the other certifications like that. I think in the past you used to have to go to Cornell or like go see, but I think they've set it up now that you are able to do lectures and things like that online. But I have to look forward to that.
Aren't you? You're on a plant-based diet, aren't you?
I am.
So is that hard to like maintain, or?
It's funny. This plant-based diet, I should explain to you what that is. More like her clients eat meat. It's just more plants, incorporating as many whole foods as in quinoa, rice, like brown rice, barley, bulgur wheat, as opposed to like white bread. So the whole foods, plant-based. That's her practice, and that's the best way to really get to as many people as possible. Because if you say I'm strictly vegan, then you're going to lose a bunch of clients. And you know, a lot of her clients, I'm sure, end up going vegan just because, like, once you see how much you can eat and how many proteins and delicious things you can have that are plant-based, then it's like, what's the point? Yeah, and it's not hard for me at all at this point. I've been doing it for a while. I enjoy it. I've never had more energy. Yep, someone, Allison.
I'm gonna kill you. When did you decide to go the plant-based route?
Plant-based route? Okay, after I read The Kind Diet by Alicia Silverstone, that book really resonated with me. It talked a lot about the planet as well as your health. Just like, especially kind of your mood. I remember being really connected with it, like how I used to get really huge mood swings if I ate something that was really sugary or things like that. And I've noticed, like, I noticed really quickly, like probably in about a week, this really weird, like, it's really weird to explain. I feel like you guys are going to judge me, but you always feel like you're in the right place at the right time, kind of. Like, you're not, I don't know, like, I feel really, really good eating this way. And that was, I pledged to go vegan January 1st, 2011, and for 21 days. And then I ended up I kept going until I started.
So, on a regular day, what would you say that you eat? Take us morning to night.
Okay, well, right now I'm a little bit more like crazy. Today all I think is bananas and oranges, but like I want to hold on a little more right now. I think the typical vegan diet, I would probably eat like a solid nami bowl of like apple oatmeal with some cinnamon. For lunch, I could have a chipotle bean bowl with some guacamole, some salsa, some corn, beans, obviously. I could make myself some pasta with zucchini, some garlic in there, saute some veggies. You can make a lot of stuff. I love making like burritos, like with beans. I have really good recipes for like, okay, I could go off about recipes. A lot of things are vegan, like bread is vegan, like people don't really know. Yep.
You said she's changed her clients' lives around. How does she track that progress if she's so busy?
I think that was when she was a personal trainer. Back in the days when she was a personal trainer, she would actually do that one-on-one thing and like meet with clients when her business was a lot smaller. But she, you know, she's like, she's been doing this for about 20 years, like 25 years. So, yeah, I don't think she does that now.
Did you have a lot of trouble with shopping when you first switched?
Where I'm from, I'm from Boston, and I live like near a lot of co-ops, organic food co-ops, and Whole Foods markets. And around here, finding cheap organic vegetables and like good stuff is sometimes hard, but it's not hard. Like to buy a can of beans, that's way cheaper than buying some meat. It's really a lot cheaper.
Does she work completely by herself, or does she have anyone else that works with her?
I know. I mean, she does work completely by herself. She has a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old and a husband, and they're all plant-based. But she works by herself. I think they have.
She's plant-based, but is she a vegan too?
Yeah, she's
Okay.